Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to do another video for you, and this one is about all the things that you need to do before coming to the UK. If you're joining me for the first time, thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so every time I upload a video you'll be first to be notified. So let me jump right into information. I just want to say thank you for all the great responses that I have received for my previous video and all the questions that have been asked. I will try to clarify as much as to the best of my ability. However, the information that I'm bringing to you is based on my personal experience. Yourself with an agency. I mean, sometimes some persons will have apply independently, but if you apply with an agency, it makes the process a little easier for you. So for Caribbean nationals, there's an exam that we used to do to come to the UK. It's no longer needed, and once your country is within the Commonwealth, you don't need their English competence test. After which you must do a computer-based test, which is a CBT, which is called CBT. It's a series of multiple choice questions. It's like an entry exam, so that you can start with your registration process with the NMC. So once that is done, I mean, in this particular phase with the registration with the NMC, it takes a while because there are certain amount of documents that you need to have verified from your nursing school, or whether you would have gone through university. If you would have registered or have been working in other countries as a nurse, you would have to now get verification also from those countries where you would have been working before or is presently working and wants to move. So that phase on a whole, where you would have registered with start your registration process with the NMC, it normally takes a while. Registration, when you sign up with an agency, also what happens is that you will have to go through an interview phase where you will choose your hospital, or if you choose to work in a care home, and in that phase you will determine what you need, because there are all of the incentive, all of the things that comes with the package. So you will choose which area in the UK you want to work. All these things entitled in that part as well. So firstly, register with an agency, then you will now do your computer-based test. After, once you're successful, you will then move on to applying through the NMC. And once you have applied through the NMC, that is just for you to get your registration process, where you will get all the forms that is required to be authorized by or verify, put it like that. So this is more or less your verification. So you will do an eligibility test first before you move on to getting your documents started from the NMC. And once all of your documents reach the NMC, then the NMC will now deliver. They will now send you something which is called a decision letter. So this decision letter is a letter that they would have decided upon for you to come to work in the UK. So as I said in the beginning, one of the good things is, once you would have signed up with an agency, and once you reach that phase where you get your decision letter, now you would have to, because there will be correspondence between you and your agency. So once you get that decision letter, you send it to your agency, and now you would have to wait for something which is called the COS, or certificate of sponsorship. So now this is a document that is required from their employer, who is going to employ you, which is the hospital, the NHS, the nursing home. They will now send your certificate of sponsorship, and within that time, after you get your certificate of sponsorship, then you will go on to do your visa. And your visa, which has to do with your work permit. So once you get your certificate of sponsorship, then you know move on to do your visa, which is more or less the final stage. And or that's the immigration process part. And once the immigration decide, okay, because even if you would have had your certificate of sponsorship, that doesn't mean that you will get your visa, because there are persons who would have reached that stage getting their CUS or the certificate of sponsorship, and when they had to get their visa, they would have done everything in terms of, you know, filling out the application form, go to the visa interview, and then when they get back their visa, they deny them. So I mean, there are different reasons as well why they probably wouldn't have received their visa in the first instance. But the process is not, it can take up to 6 months, 9 months. It also depends on how fast you would have, you know, send your documents and correspond with your agency. But again, it also depends on the agency you choose, and because they are very efficient, I should say. Some of the agencies are very efficient, like my agency was very efficient and I didn't have a problem with them. So after you would have received your visa, then at this point, then you will now wait for a date. So then you will now get the agency, sometimes they buy you your ticket, or they ask you to buy your ticket, and when you get there, they will refund you your monies. At this point, when you get to the UK, you move on to the other step where you will have to do your OSCE. If this video would have been of any help, let me know. I will try to explain in the best that I know how. And I know recently NMC would have hit last year, October, thereabout, NMC would have had several changes as it relates to the new process in their application for registration for like Caribbean nurses or international nurses, so to speak. So as I explained the steps leading up from you applying for your touring agency, so the steps from you applying to the agency up to where you get your ticket to come to the UK to do your OSCE exam. So I hope that would have been very clear for you. And if there's any questions or any doubt in your head, and I am more speaking to my international nurses, especially those in the Caribbean who really want to make that transition. If you like my video, remember to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press that notification bell, so every time I upload a video, you'll be first to be notified.